morning, guys. I look a hot mess. I'm actually cleaning the carpets today, so I didn't bother putting on a face or anything. I'm tired. As you can see, I'm tired. This. I vacuumed this carpet before I actually started cleaning it, so I just do one half at a time. But look at all this hair my carpet cleaner took off. It's disgusting. It's because of this furry monster. No matter how much I brush him, it's like he just, like, as he walks, fur just flies off of him. But I figured, while I'm waiting for the carpet to dry, I would let you know what I keep in a backpack that I have for work. You know, I'm home today, and my job that I was doing is pretty much done. So I figured I would do that because I wound up bringing my stuff home until I start the next one. So here goes. Let me just put you down. Put you down on my desk here. There we go. Now you can see me. So I have a wind blowing through my windows that knocked over my cheap dollar store flowers that I keep on my desk. I have to clean the carpet in here. I actually have to clean the carpet throughout my house. I usually try to do it every 6 months, but I usually try to do it always like the Thanksgiving weekend that you get off. But when Thanksgiving was around, it was so raining and everything that, you know, clean your carpets and it's raining and stuff, it just doesn't dry. So today's like, it's not a humid day or anything. It's a nice breeze going on. I do have the air conditioner on downstairs though, so it does get kind of hot. So it's like the perfect day to do that, which is why I'm doing it. So one of the first things I do, I went out to Staples and I bought one of these boxes, and it has like a little keeper up top that I have like pens and earplugs and stuff like that. Then I also have, I have keys here for whatever reason. And then inside here, I keep like files of all the jobs, like the subcontractor agreements, the RFIs, correspondence, stuff like that. So that's one of the things I keep on my job site. And the other thing is my backpack. And to be honest with you, I like just shove so much stuff in here that I can't even tell you what I have in here. And then I also have one of these that I use. I put like sign-in sheets in here and stuff. So yeah, I have that too. It also has a little drawer that I have pens in, if you can see. It's like fancy schmancy. I actually have 2 of those. So let's open up the backpack and see what I got in here. Oh, so I have my gloves, work gloves. I have 2 pairs of those. I have a hat that I take all the time, and that's a sweat wicker. So when you sweat your buttocks off, the hat absorbs it. And actually, I have to wash this. Stapler, white out. Oh, fork, spoons, knives. You always need these. Hand cream. More earplugs. Cable ties or zip ties. What else do I have? Oh, spoons. Because you always need those too. Baby wipes. Actually, I'm at like tail end, so I can throw those out. Another clipboard. Hair tie. These can be washed too because they're like full of yuck. Oh, reading glasses, because you know you need those. What else do I have in here? I have, what's in here? Oh, I have scissors, flashlight, another baby stapler. I actually have a stapler remover. I have a bag of staples that like just broke. I just keep them in the bag. I have, what is this? Oh, more staples. And what else do I have in here? Matches. Don't know. It's just, I just shove stuff in here. I have in here, this little thing in here. What do I have in here? I have Store Brand Advil, box of Band-Aids, more hair ties, oh, a thing of deodorant. You need a thing of deodorant because by the end of the day you stink. Eye drops, because you need those too, because your eyes get irritated. I have rose water spray, lip balm. What else do I have in here? More lip balm. Oh, put that black one there. That one needs to be washed too, because usually, once I start sweating, I put my hair in a ponytail, pull the ponytail through the hat, and I'm good to go. Tape measure. Blue tape. Blue tape. Huge necessity. More gloves. These need to be washed too. I always have 2 pairs. Plastic scraper. Which actually, I was looking for this. Like the longest time, I thought I lost it or someone took it. I have a box cutter, and this thing is trash. 3 other box cutters. Screwdriver. Another screwdriver. And I think that's that. Let's put that down. What do I have in this thing? I have, drink stuff for my water bottles. Oh, I already showed you the reading glasses. And then in the front pocket, I just have a ton of pens, Sharpies, another flashlight. Oh, more earplugs I have in here. I have clips, pencils, and the pencils that I bought suck. Never buying them again. Oh, a spoon, some rubber bands. See, it's just like everything. I just put everything in here. But, to be honest with you, even though I put everything in here, this is everything I carry with me and that I need on my job sites. And to be honest with you, I use every single one of these. Every single one. There's not anything that's in this bag that I have never used. So that is what I keep in my backpack for work. And this is what I will be keeping in my backpack for work. Although, I think the zip ties I can keep at home. I bought them for the job I was doing, the job I was building previous to this one. So, the rest of these will stay in my bag. And I'm just going to wash my gloves, my hat, and my hair ties. And then I just keep this, I just keep that in my office at home until the next job starts. And yeah, so that is what I keep in my backpack until, that's what I keep in my backpack for my jobs that I do out on the site. I also have I'll show you what boots I have, because these are like really comfy. So I use, let me pull them out so you can see. So I actually have a pair of Carhartt boots, and I bought these, I don't know, 6 months ago, and they're very comfortable, I have to say. At first when I got them, I mean, they were comfortable, but I felt like they made my feet look like clown feet, just the way that they're shaped. So, but you know, they've held up really, really well, and they really weren't that expensive. And you know, and I don't buy like $200 work boots, because I don't care how much money you spend, they start falling apart within a year. Just because you're constantly standing on them, you're standing all day, you're walking all day, it's the dust and the dirt and the water, and you're climbing on things, so they don't last. And usually the soles start cracking, and then where the steel toe is on the boot, the leather starts peeling away from that. So I don't spend a ton of money on my work boots. I usually get them on sale, and these were on sale. I think they were like $80 on sale, and they're usually like $120, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I have so far. So right now, I'm waiting for my carpet to dry. I'm going to make myself some breakfast and get on with the rest of my day. So I figured I'll show you what I have for breakfast. So it's just super simple breakfast. I'm just going to have some, I can't believe it's not butter. Throw that in there. And then I have some Jimmy Dean fully cooked turkey sausage crumbles, and it is half a cup for 120 calories. So throw this in there. I'm going to use half a cup, and you know what? Half a cup is plenty. This thing. And basically, I'm just going to just have a couple scrambled eggs. I may throw some toast in there. I have, let me show you. I bought this Dave's Killer Bread Thin Slice Good Seed. So I may have a piece of toast. I have to tell you, since this stuff is sliced so thin, it toasts like really crappy. It like burns. I mean, the toast is okay. I can't really say that, you know, it's worth the freaking $6 for this thing. I don't think that I'll be buying it again. The only reason why I buy it is because they didn't have anything else available at the time. But yeah, it's 70 calories for one slice, so that's a lot of calories in here. I mean, it doesn't have any fat in it or anything, and it's only 3 grams of protein, which is not a lot whatsoever, and it's got 13 grams of carbs, which I think is a lot. It's got 5% is sugar. So I don't think, you know, maybe it is healthy, maybe it's not, who knows, because, you know, nowadays everybody puts everything on labels because a lot of people like believe it all, like, you know, no GMO, gluten-free, all this shit, organic, stuff like that. And, you know, organic has not been proven to be more healthy than non-organic foods. The only thing organic has proven to be is like twice the price. And, you know, listen, you can tell me grapefruit is non-gluten all you want. I already know that because gluten is with wheat. And last I heard, grape juice doesn't have wheat in it. So, you know, don't buy into all the hype. my people, because half of it is bullshit. Do your research. So, just putting in 2 eggs and my little sausage crumbles. And I'm going to cook this up. I'm going to add some salt and some pepper. Salt, pepper, and you know, I like to use white pepper. Just gonna mix this around, let it cook. See how my toast is going? My toast is done. Had to buy myself a new toaster oven. The other one that I got, the other one that I had, although I really, really liked it, it's getting really disgusting. And you know, after a while, after you use it for a while, I mean, I had it for a few years, but after you use it a while, they just kind of get really gross. So, I'm gonna get myself a plate. Toast up my bread. I have so many leftovers in my fridge that is what is going to be used for the next few days. Put my eggs back. Mix these around some more. Turn the flame off. And just put it around here. Just gonna put the eggs on my plate. And then I am going to add some hot sauce to my eggs. And here we go. And there is my breakfast for today. And I'll see you for lunch. So I figured I'd show you the machine that I have. I have the Bissell Pro Heat 2. It's actually Pet Pro Revolution. I've had this for a few years. I don't even know if they still use it anymore. If they still make it anymore. And I don't even remember where I got it. But it's awesome. And, you know, while you're doing this, it's also a good time when you pull everything away from the walls to clean your radiator. Because when your radiator has so much dust and dirt and gook on it, it does not work efficiently. So if you're pulling all your stuff away from your doors, your walls, clean your radiator. This is what I use to clean my carpets. I use warm water, some Fabulosa, and I also add in some borax. So yeah, that is what I use for my carpets. It works fabulous. It makes the house smell nice, and it doesn't cost you $25 to $35 a gallon for carpet cleaner, and it does, I think personally, a better job because I have used that carpet cleaner solution that they sell. So yeah, that's what I use. So I'm gonna get back into it. I just vacuumed what I had. I did a second pass on a couple areas that still have some stains. So I just have to clean those areas again. Wait for those to dry. Then I need to unroll this rug and then roll it up the other way and clean this side of the living room, pull everything out away from the walls and clean that side, and then I clean this rug. This rug I have had like forever. I bought at a garage sale, and as you can see, it has been through the war. So, but it's still nice. I like it. It doesn't smell or anything, but it does have all these water stains from being cleaned because, and actually these water stains are from, I dragged it out one day and I like ran a hose on it and scrubbed it and scrubbed it and scrubbed it. And it was like the worst mistake I ever made because I couldn't get it back in the house because it was so damn heavy. And then I finally, after struggling for a few hours, I did get it back in the house. And then I laid it down on the floor. So that's how it dried. It's all stained. But, you know, listen, $10 for one of these rugs, worth the money. And you know what? It has lasted forever. It's starting to wear away in spots. But, you know, it still does the job. So yeah, so I'm going to keep continuing on my rug cleaning adventure. And I'll get back to you later. Okay. So I just pulled my couch and end tables out. What was underneath my couch and on my baseboard was disgusting. It was so embarrassing. I wasn't going to show you. But anyway, you could see the difference between the rug on the couch and what was cleaned. Kind of gross. So I had to dust the walls full of dust behind the couch. There's still some I have to hit, and I just took a mop and brushed off all the dust and dirt that was on my baseboard. So next up, cleaning the carpet back here. Okay, so I finished cleaning this part of the carpet. Much better than it did. And now I have to move the couch back, the two end tables back, and then I have to roll out this rug here, and that is the next to be cleaned. And I know this is a disaster. So this may take quite a few passes, but that's what we're doing next. Okay, for lunch I'm having today this Bright Farm Sunny Crunch. I get this at Misfits Market and it's wonderful. I have some Walden Farms Caesar dressing and I have the Sunny Crunch in here with some spinach leaves. I have 4 Tyson air fried chicken nuggets and 1 hard-boiled egg. So that is going to be my lunch today. So I figured I'd show you the end result of the carpet being cleaned and everything put back. Still a couple stains that I need to work on getting out. This is like the high traffic area, so this always gets stained. So yeah, I have everything put back. The screen is for the window where the air conditioner is. It looks 100% better. And the room smells so nice. So I'm on my way to the little mini mart to pick up some things. I figured I'd take you along with me. Ooh, it's hot in this car. Anyway, so I've had, like in less than a month, I had like 3 huge bills come through. And one was the vet for the dog. One was I had to buy oil, and we all know how expensive that is. And one was to fix my car. And the 3 of those total came to like $2,000, which is not fun. I mean, you know, that's my rent. So anyway, not too happy about that. It's getting more and more expensive to live where I live. So I actually started, while I have downtime for my next job to start, I actually started looking for jobs in another state, particularly, I should say specifically Tennessee, because that's where I want to go. And you know, and I'm starting to think about where I'm gonna live that I can actually afford to live when it's time for me to retire, which I probably never will, because I probably drop dead where I'm working. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, so I started sending resumes out to Tennessee. Honestly, I've been getting a couple of responses, but I need to find a company that's going to pay for relocation fees. So, and that's kind of hard to come by. Anyway, and also, since I have to make up for that money that I spent, that I wasn't, I knew the car was going to cost me a lot, and I kind of figured it would be about $1,000 because I had to have both hub bearings replaced in the car, but I wasn't expecting the vet bill to be so high, and I wasn't, I knew oil was a lot of money, so I had a budget, a specific amount that I could actually spend on oil, and it wasn't even a half a tank. So what I'm going to do, what I have done in the past is to offset money that really wasn't in my budget. I've offset it by doing Instacart. So I haven't done that in quite a few months, so I'm going to be doing that. And seems to be a nice something going on over here. All these cars pulled over. So yeah, so I'm going to start doing that tomorrow, and it's Labor Day weekend, so hopefully I can make some nice money doing that, because honestly, it's not even worth me applying for unemployment, because one, it takes almost 3 weeks for it to kick in, and by that time I'll already be on another job. So, and I know, you could say, well, they pay retroactively, but honestly, it's not worth the wait, because I still have to do something to get that money in while I'm waiting for unemployment. It's such a pain in the ass, and I don't understand. Construction companies have started doing this the last few years, where they hire a field super, and you specifically ask, is it a one and done, meaning are you hiring me for one job and then letting me go? And they always tell you no, and I don't understand why they don't just tell you the truth about it. But it's like a lot of companies now, they're hiring supers, and then they're like, okay, your job is done, we don't have another job starting for another 2 to 3 weeks, so you'll be sitting home until that job starts. So, where before that, they always kept the field supers busy, like they would have you do estimating or project management work, or even companies I know, would have you go in and do inventory for tools and materials and stuff like that. But yeah, they don't do that anymore. So the industry has changed a lot, and to be honest with you, I do not like how it's changed. I, would love to get out of the industry and do something else, but unfortunately, it's all I know how to do. And I can't really think of where I can apply the skills that I have to something else and, make the same amount of money that I'm making. So, alright, so I pulled into the store, and I'll be back. Okay, got what I needed to get. Now I'm leaving. I have to say the Speedway is very busy today. Why? I don't think they're having a sale on gas, and I have this woman in front of me that does not know how to drive, but okay, what are we doing? Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I don't really know how to apply my skills to another industry and make the same amount of money that I actually make doing what I do. So that's a little conundrum. I have been doing stuff on the side too, my own thing, which I actually started doing during the pandemic when everything was shut down. But, I'd like to find, which, is good, and I've made some good money doing that, but, it's not consistent. So I'd like to find a company that's actually consistent. But anyway, that's my woes. I have a lot of recruiters calling me, but I've never had any luck with recruiters. It's like they almost treat me like a litmus test. Like they take my resume and like use that to judge other people. I don't understand. But anyway, that's where I am. So yes, I'm gonna start doing Instacart tomorrow, and honestly, I like doing it because you set your own hours, you do your own schedule, you work as much as you want, and if you pick and choose correctly, you can make you can make halfway decent money doing it. So yeah, so that is what I am going to do, and that's the plan. And hopefully I will be able to find something to get me out of Long Island, because it's getting awfully expensive to live here. And just find a place that I want to settle down in my golden years. So that is the plan that I have. So I've been actively pursuing that by sending out resumes. I've been speaking to recruiters about that too. I've already, gotten quotes on how much it's going to cost to move and stuff like that. But we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that I can make a move. If not, I want to make a move within 2 years. If I'm able to make a move this year, like by the end of the year, I am taking it, and I'm going to make that move. But, I don't know how that works. I don't know if how the interview process is, if they like fly you in, or if it's like over Zoom, or I don't, obviously, because I've never done it before, so I don't know how that works. So I have a whole bunch of questions about that I need to do some research on to see exactly how that works. But yeah, that is my plan. And that's pretty much all I have for this video. So I will see you on the next one.